In that complaint where government showed to the public, the government logic was trying to say that, see, Mr. Guo has been entangled in all these lawsuits and has, been in very, bad to all these creditors. He has no ability to pay off the debt that he made personal guarantee. But the intention right there is that there are some details that even worth looking into for further investigation, is that, at the same time, the CCP also raided the offices. In 2015, the CCP raided the offices of Shining Time Ltd in China and, seized their bank accounts, raided their office records, corp documents. And at the same time, the Chinese Communist Party also, seized Mr. Guo and related family members' assets in Hong Kong Supreme Court. And so if you combine all of these attacks from Chinese Communist Party in legal court, in legal documents, you felt that stress from the Chinese Communist Party directly. And the point is that, when government showed the PAX litigation, it actually further indicated that Mr. Guo, never used any of these entities' monies to try to pay the fines that the CCP imposed against him. In PAX litigation, the fine was that Mr. Guo needs to make $134 million within 5 business days as a fine. And the court ordered that, one of the yachts that Mr. Guo's daughter owned needs to return to the United States jurisdiction. And if the yacht was not returned, for every single day that the court counts, you will make a $500,000 fine each day. So looking at the numbers, right, $134 million. And within 5 business days and $500,000 per day, that was the fine amount that Mr. Guo had been facing. And at a certain level, that PAX litigation has reached to a level that forced Mr. Guo to declare his personal bankruptcy. And it was at that time, that the PAX also moved to try to dismiss Mr. Guo's bankruptcy petition, so that all of these legal unrestricted welfare that Mr. Guo had been facing ever since he started to whistleblow to the public about CCP's evil nature. So the battle does not come from 2023 March 15th. The battle started since 2015. Ever since Mr. Guo fled from communist China. So we, despite, the argument that the government was trying to make in the court, but we found it very, appreciative that, the court has traced back to the history of Mr. Guo's battle between him, the one single man, to the one state, the Chinese Communist Party. And so all that, history was being presented to the court, and that Mr. Guo's defense team had made it very clear in facing the $134 million fine and in facing the 500,000 fines for the sum of judgment and for the orders, that Mr. Guo had never used a single penny of supporters' money to pay back the fine, to pay that loan. And instead, Mr. Guo chose to declare personal bankruptcy and to continue his battle against the CCP.